Hey everybody, this is Rykard here again, and welcome to my first Pokemon Showdown battle, I guess. This honestly isn't any different than Pokemon Online, so it's kind of the same deal. But anyways, I have a battle against someone by the name of Pickle987, and I've played him a few times. So I kind of know, I don't know this team, I know another team that he plays, but he might know my team a little bit. But I lead off with Weezing, and he leads off with his Golem. And I know that Weezing can pretty much take any hit from Golem because my Weezing is max physical defense. Also, Weezing is NU, which is weird. But anyways, I just kind of wear it down with a bunch of sludge bombs and get poison hacks, which is really nice. And then I rest up, recover all my health, and I can apparently live a +1 explosion that is boosted by normal gem, which is pretty awesome. But here, I just go for Sleep Talk, get some good damage on this Zangoose. Luckily, it is not the toxic boost kind, because that would be very dangerous. But thankfully, I'm able to handle it pretty well. And rather than go for the Shell Smash right here, I just go for Waterfall to take it out. I don't really know what I'm going to be up against. But take this opportunity to go for Stealth Rock, because Caracosta can now use that, which is really awesome. And then I just proceed to Waterfall it. I die, but whatever. Now this whole time, as you might be able to catch in the right side, I've been wondering if his Gothitelle has Rest, because that would really suck. Or Sub, both would be really bad. But thankfully he has neither, and I am free to go for Leech Seed and Giga Drain and Air Slash and things like that, just to slowly wear down this Gothitelle, which is really nice. I think at this point it might have been smarter for him to switch out into the Altaria, but he just leaves his Gothitelle in here, and I'm able to successfully, stall it out with Tropius with a combination of Leech Seed and Giga Drain slash Air Slash. The reason why I keep changing up my moves is because I'm worried about the Masquerain coming in and me hitting it with the Giga Drain, which obviously 4 times resisted by it. And if you're wondering why I have Roost on Tropius, it's because it can now run that with Harvest, and I'd rather have Roost than Rest, because even with Rest, you still don't know if your Lumberry will be there. So I obviously just want the more safe form of recovery. But fearing a Dragon Dancing set, I just go for Air Slash right away. He does Flamethrower me, gets a crit, but because my Tropius is max special defense, I actually take that really well. And so I'm able to go out, or I'm able to stay in and basically wear this Altarian down, which is really good. So I obviously died to an Ice Beam. I don't actually know how fast Clamperl is, but he asked me if I had any speed investment. I have a little bit, but I guess it's not enough to outspeed Clamperl. That might actually be something I take into consideration in the future. But I go for Sub here because I figured I'd be faster regardless. If he wants to go for Shell Smash, which he did right there, I'd win out in that exchange. And if he wants to go for Waterfall, or sorry, Surf or something again, I'm still behind a Sub, so I'm safe. And now here I'm fearing a Roost, so I go for Crunch again, and I figured he might have thought, or I think he thought that I might think that he was going to go for an attacking move and I would go for Sucker Punch, but I just stick with Crunch, and apparently I'm still faster, which I think is interesting. But I have a nice late game Mightyena sweep. Now Mightyena doesn't ever do anything on my team, like ever, so this was the first time that it's actually had a little thing at the end, and I'm kind of thinking about changing it up, to be honest. I don't really know what would be a better option. I was thinking Kangaskhan, but I'm not really sure. But anyways, that was the battle for today. It's pretty short. I can't really change the speed of the replays on this, but I like how I can show this a little bit easier than I can with the replay viewer. I don't know, it just looks a lot nicer to me. So I'm going to do that. Short battle today, 4 minutes. Nothing really special, but it was a pretty cool battle, and thank you for the battle, Pickle. I'm sure you'll get me at some point. We did play like 3 or 4 matches. He did beat me once, and then I beat him twice, so I'm in the lead right now, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, I'm always on this, by the way, or I'm on this quite often, so if any of you want to battle me, I'm generally open for challenges on this. I really don't do much when I'm on here. I just kind of sit around and leave it open in case people want to challenge me, to be honest. I'm only using this team at the moment. I'm not actually going to do other tiers. If you want to play me with another tier, you're going to play this team regardless. So that's kind of what happens. I just want to keep using it and make sure I know exactly how to use it. and what I can maybe do better in the future, because the core of this team is really good and I want to keep on making it even better. But that's it for this video, everyone, so as always, take care and goodbye. Okay, so I totally lied about that being the end of the video. I decided to do a double header since I had two battles, and these were both really short. This might kind of become the standard for Pokemon Showdown since the battles do run pretty quickly. But anyways, I have a second battle today against someone by the name of Clyde, and also as you can tell before, I didn't plan to do the double header after I made the first video, and I lost the room, so I couldn't re-record it and make things make more sense. But anyways, here it is. We'll kick it off right now. I lead off with my Caracosta. My opponent leads off with Piloswine. Caracosta is a really good lead just because now it gets Stealth Rock. If you put a balloon on it, it can be immune to a lot of the things that also want to set up Stealth Rock, like Golem, and as you can see Piloswine right there, he didn't see the balloon, so he just went for Earthquake. But I'm able to Waterfall twice, get some good damage on both the Samurott and the Piloswine. And I go on to Weezing here thinking Samurott will be physical, but unfortunately it is not. So it is able to do a one-shot on me with Hydro Pump. Wasn't expecting that at all. But I bring in my Electros here. He obviously predicts the electric move. I don't go for that, I go for Substitute. And I proceed to start coiling, and obviously you're going to see a little bit of what Electros can do now. It gets Drain Punch with Sub and Coil, a really good set, in my opinion. I think it's one of the best things to use with it at the moment. But Piloswine's a pretty beast and can take a +1 Drain Punch like nothing, apparently. It did less than 50, so that's really cool for Piloswine. I probably should have took some more time to stat boost right here just to kind of abuse the fact that he couldn't really do anything to me, but I decided not to, and I just went for the damage with Drain Punch. But here he goes for Sub with his Kadabra, tries to bring them in to deal with me, but I'm just going to go straight for Drain Punch both times. I have nothing to really worry about, so I'm just going for damage. And here he goes out into Samurott, Hydro Pumps me again, but I am able to live it. I am max special defense with max HP, and I'm able to one-shot it with Thunder Punch, so that's really good. So now here, he's going to bring out into his Embore, Flare Blitzes me, and kills me. If I did take up more time earlier to accumulate more stat boosts, I probably would have been able to live that. But here, thinking he is Scarfed, I bring into my Caracosta for the 4x resist, but he proves me right now that he isn't, so he's able to superpower me for the KO. Now, knowing Absol is going to come in, I have to go for Hyper Voice, Girafare's new move, which is really awesome. I love it. And knowing that Sucker Punch is coming, rather than Pursuit, I do go out into my Mightyena to dodge that, and I'm able to outspeed and KO with Fire Fang, get a +1 Moxie boost, but it's not really going to matter, as you're going to see in a second. I obviously go for Sucker Punch, knowing that Zangoose is faster, but he, goes for a Quick Attack. Obviously, if you have a faster priority move, Sucker Punch will fail. And here I should have just went for it again, but I'm an idiot and didn't go for it. But thankfully, he went for Close Combat, and I'll explain why that's a little bit significant later. But here, he reveals Facade as well. Toxic Boost Zangoose is ridiculous. As you can see, it's super powerful. So that's a really good demonstration of that right now. But my Girafarig is Scarfed, so I can outspeed Zangoose, and I'm able to kill it with the Psychic, and then I'm able to take out Embore with Psychic. Now, the crits that I got there did not matter because he went for Close Combat. If he was smart and actually went for the Facade, I would have actually not been able to one-hit KO him without the crit because he did have the minus special defense from the Close Combat. So actually, he kind of helped me win the game there. But I should have been smarter and just went for Sucker Punch anyway with my Mightyena, and I've had a much easier time. Quick Attack would not have KO'd me from this range, even with Toxic Boost. I did a bunch of calculations after this just to kind of see how the battle could have turned out. But overall, I'm loving the new changes. Girafarig obviously getting Hyper Voice, really good, because otherwise I would have not been able to handle that Absol right there. But thankfully I was, and that's really great for Girafarig, as well as, as you can see, the Toxic Boost Zangoose, if that is released now, and also the fact that, Electros can run Drain Punch, pretty good sub-coil set. But that is it for this video. Had a lot of fun in this one, very close game, obviously. Came down to the wire. And that is pretty much all I have for you today. So as I said before, in the first video, I'm always on here, so challenge me. If I am, I hopefully will respond. Sometimes I'm just kind of not even paying attention or just don't feel like it. I apologize. But what you're going to see right now is a blooper because something really funny happened when I first started recording this. So anyways, that's it for real for this video. And as always, take care and goodbye after this blooper. Hey everybody, This is Rykard here again, and welcome to. Ooh, look, my game froze. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave this in because this is kind of hilarious. So, welcome to a Pokemon Showdown battle. That was interesting.